We continue our live team coverage of the president's visit to our area.
Kelly Dunn is live at FAU University, where she joins News Channel 5 political analyst Dr. Robert Watson, who's breaking down the president's speech tonight. Kelly?
Jay and Shannon, thank you very much, and sorry for the squinting. Sun's getting a little bit lower in the sky. Dr. Watson, make no mistake about it. This was a campaign speech today by the president.
Absolutely it was. Well, you know, perfect timing for it. Mitt Romney appears to have finally sewn up the Republican nomination, so Obama's shifting gears from that pure governing mode to campaigning mode. 'Tis the season, presidential campaign. The speech was laced with populist rhetoric for the middle class. The president did a good job of drawing a distinction. The Republicans favor tax cuts for the wealthiest Americans. I'm favoring the middle class, investments in research, investments in education, things of that effect. It was a purely political speech, but an effective speech.
So he was talking about taxing the wealthiest Americans. He's coming to an area, one of the richest areas in the state, in the country most likely, and he's not only talking about raising Americans' taxes, but then taking a couple million in fundraising dollars. What do you make of all of that?
There's a bit of irony there,
exactly.
Isn't it? And rumor has it that Palm Beach and Boca have 2 or 3 millionaires. I haven't checked recently, but I'm sure, you know, this morning at his luncheon, he had a $5,000 a plate luncheon. He's in Miami with probably as we're speaking, at a $10,000 minimum per plate dinner. I'm sure a lot of those folks are having indigestion when they heard the speech. But what the president is, he's not calling for massive taxation of the rich. He's using that Buffett rule. Warren Buffett, the billionaire financier, famously said last year that he pays a lower tax rate than his secretary. So what Obama's saying is we should be taxing millionaires, billionaires at around 30%, a rate somewhat equivalent to the middle class. So we're not talking about, you know, draining the pockets of the wealthy. And he made 4 or 5 references during the speech that we want to celebrate accomplishment, but we also need money to invest in education and all the things that he's been talking about that help the middle class.
Dr. Robert Watson, thank you very much. Pleasure having you here today.
We'll continue to squint here.
Absolutely.
All right.
And right as I can see the camera, we'll send it back to the studio now.